have 4 sons, and my joy in life was being a mother, and I worked very hard at being a really devoted mother. And so of my 4 sons, there was one, from the moment he was born, he just adored me. He just adored me, and he was always there to take care of me when he was a little kid, and then as he got older and a grown man, he was always there to take care of me. In October, 4 months ago, I got word that he had committed suicide. And so at that moment, my brain just broke. It just broke. I felt so bad that I hadn't been able to help him, and so bad that he was gone. He was always there for me. And he was a Marine, fought in the war in Afghanistan, and I prayed and prayed for him, and he came home safe, and he told everyone about me, that all of his friends, he mentioned me to lots of people. I found that out after at the memorials that were held for him. He reached out to me at the end, and I didn't understand. I didn't know he was suffering from PTSD from the war, and I didn't recognize the signs. Well, there were a lot of red flags that I noted after, but I didn't know what the signs were for PTSD. And so anyway, he was reaching out to me in his final days, and I didn't understand the signs. I didn't know what was going on. So not only did I lose the one person I loved the most in this life, but also the one person who loved me the most in this life. But also I had that guilt from knowing that he was reaching out to me and seeing that after. So when I heard about his death, my brain just broke, and very incoherent brain patterns. I had to have somebody come to get me dressed for his funeral. I couldn't talk about it. I couldn't say, my son Spencer died. I could not get those words out. So I asked Dr. Joe if I could be in the healing session. So much love, just so much love, like my heart just got so big. So my whole body just tingled. I didn't feel like I raised off the floor or anything like that. It was just the love, and just my whole body just felt kind of like purified. It just radiated with tingling all over. And it was just, and my heart just felt so big, like it wouldn't fit in my chest. The first time I tried to talk about it, I could, after the healing session, but I never ever could before. And now I can move forward, and my brain stays coherent when I say the words. I can still think, and I can still function. Now I can be an advocate to save lives from PTSD and suicide, because I can now think and I can now function. And so now I can talk about that, and I can go on with my life after 4 months of sitting in the basement and not doing hardly anything, barely functioning. Injuries that I had from a long time ago, I ripped out my shoulder, and I've had trouble with it. I can do this now. I'm just have, the injuries that we have, in our 50s from wear and tear, and they don't hurt anywhere, which is really amazing. I didn't expect that. That was a cool bonus, but I wasn't expecting to even be in a healing session. I don't think I even knew that they do that here. I came to get healed from the meditations. I expected to go home and get healed from the meditations. So I got healed here instantly, and now I can go home and take my life to a higher level and a higher level and a higher level, and then bring others with me